to YitryOrbit Q&A. I know a lot of people have been expecting this. A lot of people have been just praying in their seats for some good content eventually. And you know, I could release High Mat 4. I could release any of the other expected series. I could even give people what they wanted all along. CSGO Wizard of the Voice 15. People have some good questions. You know, the content's a little bit straightforward for the majority of the time, but some people on the lower end of the IQ scale may not get what's going on, so they need their questions answered. First question that we've been asked by the wonderful minds in the world, by just the top minds of our generation. What's 9 plus 10? Now, I know the exact person that asked this question, and they think that they're so funny. They think that they're just like top of the line, Bo Burnham on the piano on stage level funny. So as a result, I don't even have to answer the question because they already know what's good. They already know what's going on. So I hope that answer was satisfactory, and I wish you a good day. But I also know that they wrote 15 other questions for me to ask and answer. Question number 2. How did you lose that one time in Hearts of Iron 4? So, people that know me, and people that don't, are about to know. I don't believe in, utilizing is the correct word, anything other than infantry, horses, artillery, maybe artillery, and literally nothing else. So the second clued into this, aka when I told him, he basically just spammed out as many tank units as he could and watched as I literally got decimated across the entire front. Not one unit was left standing. The entire thing died. Number 3 is, why is Teo so much cooler and more handsome than you? I would agree with the cooler part of it, but I would not agree with the handsome part of it. Solely for the point of your finish. When are you playing DNYC? Now, I looked up DNYC on the internet. It came up as a stock. So, question number 5. You know, it's a front to be asking a question like that, and I feel as if it comes as an offense to a lot of people that have given their lives for this country. When are you gonna tell these things? Well, I know Anakar has a really big hygiene problem, and I never really wanted to tell him straight to his face, but I guess now is a better time than ever to say, I'm really praying that you get that water problem fixed at your house. You know, people are covering their mouths when they're walking by you on the street. It's kind of sad to see you fall this hard. So, you know, everything's open. Question other. Yo, was that Apex? Rarely is it Apex. What's better than realism?
So if you don't want to go for realism, you can go for better than realism.
The next question is very, why do you own Prussian flags?
No homo, we out here smoking needles.
Why does Crawford produce foot juice? If I remember correctly, he is a baseball player, and baseball players typically develop huge problems with the athlete's foot. Now, if you didn't know, athlete's foot is generated by a lack of vitamin D in their system. So what often happens is they sit in the sun all day and their athlete's foot gets cured, but as a side effect, they're sweating all the time because, you know, that's the cure to athlete's foot, sweating. So, I mean, if he produces foot juice, that's good for him. You know, good on him for producing all of that liquid, but at the same time, it's like you can't judge him for any of that stuff. Can you please send the files to Battlefield 2 for PC? Where is the body part? You know those Scholastic books? Why did you make those comments about comedic effect mostly at the time? But I never intended on them being serious, and I never intended on specific people remembering them for the rest of my life. Apex? Yo, Apex? Can you cut hair? I cut my own hair, as you can tell. Sometimes it works, and then when it grows out, I see problems and I try to fix them along the way, but it saves a lot of money, and I don't give a shit how it looks. So that's a combination that, it's a good combination, let's just say that. Favorite 50 Cent track? The Box? The South Gon' Hold It Down? That's my top of the line 50 Cent song that I go to. I really like it when he broke out of his shell and started singing the chorus. What is closed on Sunday? Well, a lot of things in the countryside. And I'm sure that when Kanye opens his myriad of stores during another mental break, he can declare Sunday. Fortnite. Fortnite. Trump or Hillary? Maybe no, mid-2000s maybe. He should have died during The Apprentice. Another question is, I just shit myself. Maybe use Lysol? Now this last question, I know somebody's trolling me. Here it is on screen. For some reason, I'm not even gonna fucking say it. By the rare chance that it's not, first of all, why? Message on the platform provided?